Oh, well, guys, we're here now, finally. Sorry about the beginning. I had to cut off a little bit because I was pretty much busy with Devon and stuff like that, so that was a bit meh, wasn't it? Weird beginning. I was started off with stuff. I don't know, just a bit bizarre at the moment. Anyway, hey, hello, guys. Well, good evening. I'm going to start again, actually. It was right with you. It's me. I don't know what's my me today. Anyway, welcome guys to Queensville this afternoon. Good evening, good afternoon, welcome to the show. It is me again. I'm here with my tea today. I'm starving today. What I do is want to have something to eat because I was hungry. So, yeah. I've got crisps today. I've got my juice today. I've also got this thing. What is it? Sour Korean dip. Yeah, finding one shopping as well this week, which is really good. So if you saw the beginning of the show, by the way, that was not the beginning of the show. That was actually just me blowing on, just testing the video and everything. So this afternoon, guys, we're going to have a chat tonight. We're going to have a chat on the Queen today. So I've got tons of stuff to tell you guys, which is really expected to be busy this afternoon. If there's people watching the football this afternoon, you guys can just rewind the stream back on the afternoon. I want to give a quick shout out to Nicola Pierce, by the way. Nicola Pierce, thank you very much for all of your great chats I've had this week. It's been good. I haven't seen the comments page this week. Probably Tuesday when I saw it last, but I haven't seen it today. And we're back on Tuesdays, by the way, guys. We are. Because my Tuesdays are now going to be free now. So Tuesday and Saturday we're back doing the streams. It might alter a little bit because I'm mostly travelling away and stuff to other things to do. But saying that though, I am still going to do it. So there you go. Okay. So thanks to Right, so thanks to Mark who came last week to do the Queen demos and stuff. We're going to do that again at the beginning of next year, because Mark's going to be doing it back with me next year for the show. Comes on board permanently next year as well for that, which is good. And also you can travel all the way up to here as well. So this thing will be back at the beginning of the year to continue the stories of Queen demos and rare outtakes on that. We have had a great response from that, actually. Loads of people have tuned in on the day. Also, we had loads of questions regarding the demos as well from it. And somebody has said to me, make it a feature. Well, we are going to do it, but we won't be able to do it at this precise moment because of Christmas and everything, because now it's a Christmas rush and it's the start of Christmas dinners and Christmas shopping and everything else and things like that. I really can't stand Christmas, to be honest. I hate Christmas. Everybody thinks that Christmas is to me national holiday. Not for me. I can't stand. It's boring. It's boring. It's not the exciting time of the year for me, to be honest. I mean, fair enough. Kids and families have got to Christmas. They go to Christmas dinners, enjoy themselves, and blah blah blah, and then the kids run around and everything else. You know, for us now, our generation is kind of saying, I don't really enjoy Christmas a lot. To be honest, I think this is so boring. It ain't for me. It's just a normal day. This is what I would make, to be honest. Normally people go out for Christmas dinner, but this year all of the pubs are not doing Christmas dinner this year. I think it's something to do with the national American heritage or something, or something they're doing with the Wetherspoons joints. Not doing it either. Neither is what we're going to go to Christmas dinner this year to go down to the Wee Chief, the shipwrights. I mean, don't do it this year. I just said though, I must do it next year though for it. So Christmas to me, I don't give a shit. All I do is just buy what I want and eat and sit in my bed and relax. That's all I do for the rest of the day. Apart from Devon going out for walks and stuff, but you know, at the end that's just natural, isn't it? But, right, so this afternoon, guys, we've got loads to tell you. Loads to tell you guys anyway. First of all, I want to talk about Brian May first. Brian May has received my the CD, but I haven't had a reply back from the business manager, Phil Sims. Now, Phil Sims is his PA and contact and business consultant. And I sent it to his address, but I messaged him yesterday and I said to him, has Brian received the CD yet? And he says, I have no idea. And he says, which address do you send it to? The one that you gave me. And that was the right address. And I don't know what's going on with it yet. So I don't know. We're going to wait and see what happens first. We're hoping there's going to be a reaction video to it, hopefully, soon with that. But I have been following him on his recent postings on his page, on his Brian May website page, just to see if there's anything posted on the day for it. And he's just been busy doing stuff for the house and everything, because now Christmas is coming up and he's not touring this year. I mean, I heard rumours going around he was to see him Hall though, and then he was basically doing a guitar launch for his new guitar, £3,000 guitar, and I was saying this to Andy. Obviously, the guitar that I've launched now for £3,000 is just whoa, and it's a Gaian guitar. And Andy looked at it and he said, "That's not for me, that." And I don't know if it's something that Brian wants to do for the future or anything, but it's kind of a bit weird or something that's going for it. Apparently, the Queen was playing at Newcastle on a few days ago. So he might be up here actually. He might be in the northeast. It was at Seam Hall apparently. So that's a bit of a bizarre thing for Brian up here. Interesting. Well, we're going to wait and see what happens anyway with that. Actually, problems. We're going to see what's happening with it anyway. Other things going on. As you all know, probably said at the beginning of the show, obviously, but I'll tell you again. These magnificent albums are out now to get. You've got about 3 more weeks until I get them posted out to you. Please buy Alex's album. It's been the most talked about album ever. That album has been whoosh. It's been a hell of a success. That album has. Very good indeed. Second album coming out next year. Jade. 3rd album next year. She wants to do more. Those want to do more. I've got some eggs up in my mouth. When I mentioned about James, my speech is going weird. James Rundle. I watched his video today. Nice guy, him. Really good guy. I got a message from Jan the other day, which is Gaming Head. And he told me, he says, he used my video without permission. He says he copied the video from my Instagram account and he used it without permission, obviously. I don't know what is the deal with that. I have no idea what it's about. But he says apparently that it's just kind of a bit thingy as it is. And he showed me this picture today, which I hope they got him dragging this thing. Showed me this picture today. This on eBay. Now, he doesn't know if this is legit. He doesn't know if it's real, but it could be a forgery. And you know me in the past, I've talked about forgeries in the past, and it's been one of the things I just think it's just really, really talked about. This is a rare real vintage 1975-76 Queen Night in the Opera tour T-shirt, and it says REALSTS on it. Apparently, it's for $249 in America. So I don't know if this is a legit thing or it could be a forgery, but it says it seems legit. I would say, to be honest with you, clothing is my thing, and if they are wanting to splash out on money and stuff in America for the price, I don't think you should pay that, because that's too much. It is. This is also Gaming Head's phone. This, by the way, this is off his phone, and he's been talking to me a lot about this DVD that he's been doing, this Blu-ray for the new Freddie Mercury tribute concert, and he's finally got it sorted out. He's going to send the discs and the box and the artwork to me, and he's going to do a copy for Mark, and I'm going to do the deal getting that sorted out as well. Well, I had to get a Blu-ray burner first because I haven't got a Blu-ray burner. I'm hoping to get a multi one. There's a multi one I have seen, which is online for £40 on eBay, and that's not a bad price. And that was going to be an upgrade from this one, but I'm keeping this drive obviously. But I want to get my SD card reader, which I now have got from yesterday. I got this yesterday. Gaming Head bought me this. The camera's going to focus in. Focus. Focus. Focus, camera. Come on, camera. You have been pissing me off today. It's not working. Camera's not working again. Damn it. This camera's been pissing me off today. This is a SDXC micro SD reader. USB 3.0. Okay. And this thing has been a lifesaver for me. This you bought it for €2 off a website, and basically it's SD card reader, and it's also a micro SD card reader as well. And I am really impressed with this a lot. And for some reason, it doesn't work as a flash drive. It works actually as a SD reader drive, which is kind of a bit brilliant because now I can finally get sorted out with my SD card. So I want one of those, and I also found my SD card reader as well. I could have had this before, but now I can use this inside it, and then it just basically plugs in there, put my little SD card reader in, and then bang, straight in the USB, and that's it, sorted. So that's now saved me a job. I couldn't find my other flash drive at all. I looked everywhere for my flash drive. My black one, it's disappeared. But I have noticed on an app, I got an app downloaded on my phone the other day, and this is an app called, I don't know whether you guys know this, but it's an app called, it's not like Wish. You'll fuck Wish off altogether. It's called June. I've never heard of June ever before, but I installed it last night, and I was impressed with it. And I went, free delivery on all items? And I went, oh, it's going to be a catch though. But no, it actually is free delivery on all items, legit on this. So that is like, holy crap. So that's a hell of a good app, that. Now, I don't know whether it's American or whether it's UK, but it sounds like it's a UK app. But it's kind of a similar thing to Wish. Wish is very expensive to get shipping costs from China to here is a no-no. And I don't recommend that app at all. But try that app out, that Zoom app. It is really, really good. I mean, I can put my Wi-Fi on if I want to, and I'll show you what it does. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and by the way, guys, I have to say something. Right, my camera has been playing up, and you may have heard ticking noises a couple of times and some weird issues going on. Well, I've figured out what's been going on with it. My Wi-Fi box has been standing in the corner where my desk, where this is now, not where the PC is here, but just in the corner. I've got like a bit here where it was standing. Well, apparently I realised that this camera, it's the software. It's actually the Logitech software that's making this go bad, and it's making weird noises on it and stuff. It's just bloody weird. So I'm going to try and find a new update for this camera, because this camera software I don't think is really being good to me, to be honest with you. I think it's the old driver, to be honest, anyway, but we'll get the new one sorted out, no problem. But anyway, back to what I was saying about this app here, this Zoom app. Now, I was looking at on Facebook yesterday, and I saw these 2 terabyte. I don't think the 2 terabyte drives. There's no way you can get a 2 terabyte flash drive for £2. There's no way, no way. And I thought, if they're selling if they're selling flash drives for two terabyte drives for £2, it's got to be a catch somewhere. Well, according to this app, it will take a little. Well, they are set up now, obviously, but I've got messages from Mac, obviously. But this app, I seriously love it a lot. I do like it a lot. And this is let me just see if there's any. Just get rid of all these things first. I'm getting loads of messages from back here. Loads of messages today. There we go. That's them. So anyway, so we use this app today, and wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed a lot with it. So I'm going to show you guys on here in a minute what I show you these flash drives. Okay, they're on here now. So I'm going to go into 2 terabyte flash drives, and I'll show you what they are. Because to me, it sounds like it's legit, but to be honest, I don't think it is. Right, I've also put in there flash drive and SD card. So it's the SD card. This is actually just what I've just received from Gaming Head the other day. So singing to it. Also, I've been figuring out the Wi-Fi on my phone. It's not an issue with the power and the charger. It's to do with that as well. So here they are. Here's the flash drives that I looked at yesterday. Now, I don't think that is a 2 terabyte drive for £5. It says 95% off, and it's get 4.5 reviews. And you've got one here from. You've got a USB ones here. You've got multi-flash readers. You know, so this thing, I was at a con. I'm thinking, well, how comes they can sell that for £5 if it's not legit? So according to this, it says 2 terabyte mini metal key pen USB 2.0 memory stick USB flash drive U-disc size 2 terabyte color grey. Well, that's not grey. Let's grey and gold, obviously, for it is. So you flick through it, and there's like 5 stars are given for this thing. Just gives you the size. I mean, that's it there. That's the main drive itself. Somebody actually has a picture on here showing it actually in their hands, and somebody put a screenshot on this as well. And it's yeah, that's it there. USB flash F 1.9 TB BOS. I don't know what BOS is. Oh, to 1.90 terabytes. 2 terabyte drive. I mean, that is just bloody brilliant. It wouldn't probably play all the VIPs from the studio stuff because it would be good, but it will play music and stuff. It'll get music drives in it and stuff. And I thought, you know what? If there's any consolation about this drive being where it is, then obviously took screenshots about it, which is proof. And it says there 1.9 terabyte. So I don't know whether it's true, because there's a lot of people on here have put on here pictures of it, and it's legit, and it seems good. And then it says here buy it together for £4.50. So that is a great thing. Now I'm really tempted to do it, but I don't know how this works. I don't know if it's a subsidiary of Wish or anything. And it says free P&P. Now if I type in here boots, so I wanted some new boots, obviously. So 204 goth boots. So much they are in here. Don't know when to pay nearly over £40 again. The boots I have over there, apparently they're just damaged now because they don't hardly ever work. So, oh, men's first. Not women's. So, yeah. So there's these ones here for 23 quid. when these are all on the Dew map, and they are great. They look better than the boots I normally had before. 23 quid. That's good. That's good. Now I don't know whether that is better quality than what in fact they look much better than the ones I've had previously. So that's pretty good. It was originally 229 quid for those. £23. So I have been into this app, and I've been kind of thinking it might be worth investing in that. This Wish is a joke and a half. It's a joke. It's going to cost more for P&P charges than going up to these other ones. So when they got this one introduced for the free UK P&P shipment, like they did on like eBay kind of thing, it's tempting me to say, ooh, that's good. But it will take probably ages to come up from shipping side of it, from over China anyway, from it, which is bizarre anyway from it, isn't it? It's weird. Anyway, so we're here, guys, for you this afternoon. We haven't got moderators today. Guys, got any questions? This is your time now to ask questions, please. You all drill by now. You should know the drill by now, guys. Questions, because I'll just sit here like a loon and just talk bullshit. So please, questions, guys, please, this afternoon. Anything you want to talk about, that'd be really good for me. So, what else has been happening this week? Quite a lot of things. Quite a lot of things. Well, let's start off with Wednesday. Let's go back to Wednesday. Let's talk about Tuesday. Well, Tuesday was a very interesting day for me. If you all know about Tuesday, where I was stranded in traffic, trying to get back home to Sunderland, travelling to Sunderland was alright. Travelling from Durham was another different part of the world. It was a different story. I technically should have just gone to Newcastle and got the bus from Newcastle. It would have been better. But going to the Durham way through to Stanley was a complete utter joke. The bus started as the bus I go on, number 8, that goes to Stanley, refused my pass. Well, I don't understand it, but it got me through before. So apparently they refused my pass first, and then I got off the stop, and then I got on another bus to Stanley, and it was a quick ride to get there. But what I realised was when I got back, the bus to travel took ages to get back, and it was just full of traffic. The traffic was just balmy. So I think next time I go there, I probably might just go actually to the Newcastle route and go to Haymarket, and then go straight to Haymarket too, because I feel like that's the quickest way to go there instead of going all the way back that way again. So that's pretty full on, that is, as well. But yeah, you never know. We'll be meeting up minds again with Alex again, which would be cool. Yeah, we had a great time on Tuesday. It was really good. Devon passed her cancer, which is wonderful news. So Devon's now cleared. She's fine, and she is well improved a lot. She's back to the normal routine now. She's back in the room now, which is very unusual for her. And she's playful as always. Devon is just doing really well, so she's very happy with everybody. She's actually, I think she's more capable with all of us, including you guys in Queensville. Or you subscribers love her so much. She's downstairs in a minute because she's just sleepy time. But yeah, she's back on the walks now. She's back up now. We went out today. It's been raining here all day, and she doesn't like the rain too much. So it's like, yeah, I'll just take off one and that'll do it. And then she went. We went out last night to the shack last night down at Bolton. Me and Mum did, just something I get out for. She didn't be there for ages. It's like, come on, man, we'll go out for a while. Went to the shop last night. Saw Steve, saw Andrea, and came back, and Devon was fine. Devon was fine. She got it all clear anyway, basically. So she was brilliant. So Devon has now been very, very calm with everything going on, and she is just a smashing dog. She's very well. And I think she's staying with us now. I think she is, because she was meant to be going home. Obviously, when you guys knew about, she was going home. She was supposed to be going home at the beginning of next year. Plans have changed now. I think my sister's actually moved away. I think she's gone to another job now, which is not a job in London anymore. She's in Birmingham now, in Brummieland. So, yeah. But apart from that, me and Devon are fine. Still a playful dog as always, which she likes my time here as well, which is great. Especially when people come to the studio, it's like, oh, go there, stand there and sing. And she's just kind of very amused by everything that happens here. Very amused. She's very, very cool. She's a good dog. So I'm here for you guys this afternoon. This is to be a very short stream today. Nobody's here today. Very, very quiet today on Queensville today. My God. Chat would be normally going crazy by now. Well, we'll do some comment pages now since we'll wait for you guys to come online. We'll do some comments now and see what we got this week, because I haven't added into the comments pages for a while. Oh, the other thing is, weird things have been happening on my inbox on Outlook on this page, and I'll be getting emails obviously from YouTube saying copyright information, you're not allowed to upload this video. You're not in trouble, you will be fine. And they're still monitoring my progress, and they're reviewing everything I need to review, and just like, no, we can't do that obviously. And it's like, give me my money back, you know, be nice to have that. But she says, you didn't spend all your money on that. I'm like, well, so what? So that was a kind of a weird thing happening with it. So no, my AdSense was not resolved. So I don't know what is going on with YouTube at the minute. I have no idea. It's stupid ideas for it, and it's ridiculous. So anyway, let's do some comments now since we're waiting for you guys to come online. We got one from Boyki Napi Tupulu. New subscriber, I think. The Works probably almost be my favourite Queen album, because I knew I fall in love with Queen because of the album. When my uncle used to play it in the cassette in my dad's car every time he took me and my brother and sister to school every morning. It was one of the best things I ever listened to. Works album is brilliant. Works album is very, really good. I love when Freddie says the interview, I'm not the leader of the band, I'm just a singer. Everybody seems to like that interview better than any of the interviews that I've seen. One from BL Isham. When the subject of Highlander reboot comes up, it's always asked, and I've heard Christopher Lambert himself will say, where will the music come from? It's acknowledged that Queen tracks will be virtually impossible to prove. I've actually read that one out on Tuesday. So not a lot of comments there really today. It's kind of a bit bizarre. Tell you what I have been watching recently is the Queen interviews. Started watching the Chief Moose. If you know Chief Moose, the amazing editor of the world, brilliant guy. Well, he's uploaded today a new version of One Vision, and he put in the parts that were removed from the DVD, which was supposed to be in, which is stupid EMI issues. So Chief Moose did the restored edit of it, did the best he can, and it was spot on. Brilliant. He used a bit of the Magic Years ones, obviously, for what they used it for, but it was really good. Chief Moose is a brilliant guy, and he should bloody work for Queen. He's good. So why didn't they put that part about the Brian thing, and obviously saying that he's barking time, you know? But I love the original version of One Vision. I think it's great. I'm waiting to be excited to get these new rare hidden gems as well, which I started to watch a video on the Queen channel yesterday called Queen Hidden Gems. It was a very good video as well. I don't know who narrated it, but it looked to me like it came off a bonus DVD or a bonus extract from a bonus thing. But actually it was made for the channel. I'm really impressed with it. That guy knows what he's talking about. Really impressed with it. Really seemed to have a lot of sense about what he said about making the art records and things, and David Bowie and all that stuff going on. Really good video. And I think one of the best things about this year was the movie. Was probably Bohemian Rhapsody. I started to watch a video, an interview with Rami Malek, and he did like a student, like the whole students that came in the halls and things. Now, if you watch, what's the guy's name again? In the studio with Thingy Bobs, that guy who's like a tutor for all the students. He did an interview. This guy did an interview with Rami, and in about like, I thought it was just going to be like about it was just a simple interview. I got bored with it because I knew what he was going to say, so I was like, it's kind of like yeah, you got the parts, you got the role, but they want to know where your background is and stuff. So I thought, well, anyway, I know all this anyway. Well, it's like, nah, next. But if he did it with that other guy with the beard and the glasses on, well, he would have better for it. But oh no. Rami's not known. But I do love the film. I think the film is good. I'll be getting it on a Blu-ray release of it, probably Christmas time. Probably get a download of it as well. Just go in the collection really for what it's worth. But I need to get a Blu-ray player first, which I need to start getting a hold of one. Because it'd be good to get a Blu-ray player anyway. Because I think Blu-ray's now the best one to get. But I need to get a multi-burner one, so I can get one for a good price. In fact, if that June thing comes up again, I'll get one from June. I'll get it for next year, and it'll be mine. It was like, yes, that's cool. And I think Gaming Head was going to send that Blu-ray to me on my birthday, which is going to be a hell of a thing. He's doing all the artwork. He's doing all the artwork and the DVDs and everything. So really good, really good. He said he put a documentary on as well, and I thought, yeah, he might as well. You know, so the 2000. Whenever he keeps thinking it's a 2000 version of it, it's not. It's actually the 1992 interview from behind the scenes of the trivia concert. Get off my sandwich, Devon. Get off. Lie down. Get off. See, Devon's back now, you see, so she's returned to life of luxuries. Yes, she's down here. Yeah. She just wants my sandwiches, all she wants. Look at the sandwich, Devon. Want a crisp? Crisp. Yeah. I think one crisp will do all right. But yeah. So I'm here, guys, this afternoon. Talk to me, guys. Don't just sit there. Come on, guys. I want questions. Because I'm not going to get anything on the stupid day, guys. I'll just go off. Because I will just just say bye. That's it. I don't know. Yes. Hello. She's just watching me thinking, what have you got for me now? Yeah. Oh well, Devon, Devon, do you think we should just switch the stream off and just watch videos all afternoon? Because there's nobody here to talk to us. She's just thinking, that's just looking very promising to eat something. She's a precious dog, she is. Jesus. She's been like this all. You've been like this all day, haven't you? Don't get on my chair, Devin. You'll break it. Stupid dog. See, the thing about the Devin is, Devin thinks she can have all these things that she thinks she's just ready to eat. It's like, it's mine. It's mine. You can't have this. You can't have this. Well, she's saying things. Oh, more. See, what she does is give her a quick crisp back. I should do this. She just thinks everything's just her own way. You can't have any more. You've had to run away from it. I know you have. Haven't you? No, Nicola will be saying hello to you because Nicola always joins Queensville. She downloads this program every week, you know. She comes to see you. Although I've got to do this for Nicola actually, before the E is for Devin. I've been getting all this great attention from her all this past couple of weeks, and seriously, she's back in the room now and got the cone taken off for Wednesday, and then she said, "Oh, she's all clear now," and she is smashing. I've got one spam this week. I've had a spam request in from a weird guy. Y from Kelper 452B, and he gave me a link to a YouTube video. I clicked on it, so I'm going to actually just save it. I'm going to open it up here. I want to find out what he's actually sent me, and it's just rubbish. It's just his own song apparently rubbish. So that's no good. Terrible. Alright. Anyway guys, if there's nobody on the stream today, I'll just quit the stream because seriously, I don't think we'll get anybody on today, devs. Actually, that's it now, I'm just lying down. Because it's going to be a short stream, guys. Won't get anybody in now, I'll not be talking today. Yes, I think everybody's watching the football, to be honest. Everybody come after the football's finished and go, yeah, the football's finished, yeah. So we'll wait. I'll wait till everybody comes on live. One thing I have had on the Queensville page this week is I was telling everybody about what was it? What me and Mark were discussing about the Made in Heaven album. I went and actually watched the interview with Brian on the Dead or Lives documentary thing. I still think it's great, but Champions of the World is the best one. And I started to watch it again, and I was very impressed with the interview. Very well indeed with it. And yeah. I mean, I do agree with a few people that said obviously Made in Heaven is not finished. It's an unfinished album, but it's actually just all outtakes from various things. Especially Let Me Live was an interesting one where, you know, when you've got like all three parts of the singers doing Let Me Live, and then when Mark was saying about it last week, he said obviously, you know, it was because it was a rushed song to do in America with Elton and then with Rod Stewart. Whether that will materialise on that red box set, I don't know. It might do, but some cases it may not. It just depends on it, really, isn't it? Or it is. It varies on sort of songs where we're waiting for all these demos coming out from the sessions of Under Pressure with Daryl Bowie, because everyone wants to hear that. And it's going to be a hell of a task to put together that actually with all the outtakes from the re-record things, which another thing I did watch yesterday was the Freddie and Kenny Everett thing. Then I started to watch that, and I was very impressed with that a lot. And then I mean, loads of Queen documentaries I've been watching this week, especially the Live Aid one. Has anybody ever seen that Live Aid? That bloody story of Live Aid, the two-parter on BBC Four. It was only made BBC Four that why they never put it out on a DVD is a joke. But my God, that is well impressed with that. That is seriously bloody brilliant. Live Aid 24 Hour Rock and Roll. I can't remember what it's called, but it was a really good documentary about how Live Aid was coming together, and then there was the part where they showed the part where he was getting angry, and then he got pissed off with the government and everything, and there was nothing getting done, and the Live Aid thing was really amazing, and they showed this the Wembley one, the Wembley concert, the Wembley one. Was well impressed with that. They showed all the parts from it. Then they went to the Philippines one, and then they went to do in Philadelphia, sorry, and then they did the opening for the show. Apparently, it was interference from the thingies on it. But what got me was there was a part in that documentary with I mean, who the hell I interviewed again? There's a part of that documentary which I watched about halfway through it. And especially the part where the CBC television was showing the scenes from it, and that was I couldn't watch that anymore. It was so moving to see it, and then Led Zeppelin were on the board to do it as well because in Philadelphia, but apparently according to the BBC archives, they which I think is right actually, they couldn't get the rights to show the Led Zeppelin. The full Led Zeppelin concert, but now it's obviously on MTV. When MTV showed it in America, they showed it first. But when when they said obviously we Led Zeppelin were performed to play live, unfortunately this footage was not allowed to be shown. So apparently they must have the rights to the show, obviously for what it's made for. But it was really really good. So I started watching all of it, and I went, "Oh, I'm going to watch this." I thought, "I bet you it's going to be one of the ones where they're going to recreate the goddamn song." And I thought, "No, it's not." And I was very impressed with it. And that should have been out on DVD. That as a bonus feature. I think it was 3 hours long, that bloody thing, but was well impressed with it. Well impressed. So you can have a lot of good feelings of people who really will like their own way of bringing up documentaries. BBC 4 is kind of a good channel, but when they have to edit it down to nearly over about, they have to edit things down for an hour, you know, we use it from DVDs, but you got to take parts out, but it's too long to show on the television screen. But understandable, obviously, as far as it is anyway. They showed that Pink Floyd one, which is from the official Dark Side of the Moon documentary, and then there was a new version put together where it was the story of Pink Floyd and everything else, and it was really good actually. Watching those things. So I watch documentaries a lot. Really gets me all mad and stuff. But yeah, I've had a good year this year. I've had a very good year this year. I seem to be getting more creative with music and stuff this year than anything else I've done. Even I was speaking to Mark about it last week, and Mark rang me up and he said, I've got my drum set sorted out. So he rang me on the Thursday, and I said, just let you know, guy, just let you know, Tez, I've actually got my drum set back up here now. I said, great. And I said, the studio's good, and we've got it hired for 20 quid for an hour. I was like, oh, that's good. And he says, if you're interested, come down. And I says, we can probably have a jam if you want. See what we can do. And I thought, Interesting. So that's an option where we can go down to Newcastle and start doing some stuff with Mark on some tracks, which in fact, you know, it's gave me some sort of idea to actually go down there out his rehearsal room and do some stuff with him. Really, just work out some drum parts for him and stuff and see if he can do it. Luckily, he's got a great room and a good studio to work in now. And to be honest with you, it's working out pretty good for him to give me some ideas on what he wants to do with his thing as well from it. Which I have also talked to Jade about today. About doing a Queen sound album, not any covers or anything, but a Queen sounding album to do with her. Not necessarily to say that Metastasis is not going to be on, but I'm working on a song today. I've been listening to a lot of Jeff Scott Soto stuff, and getting Matt and the Tasman again into Clara. And I've been getting a lot of ideas for Alex's next one that we're doing in a minute. It sounds amazing. Everyone's just tired today. Yeah, she's not the little Humpty Dumpty one, is she? Bouncing around here? No. She's just basically just saying, "Oh, it's best here all day." So, other problems. The only issues that I've had recently is my camera. And I was just streaming earlier on today on my ST page, but doing some music and stuff. It's a track that I'm just really loving so much. I had some technical issues with this camera, and it's been giving me some problems with the clicking noises inside it. I figured out what it is. It's actually to do with the camera itself. It's to do with the software that the Logitech software, the old software, is just not working at all. It's just making clicking noises, and I'm just checking actually here on the stream, and now it's making the tick 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 tick. It's making weird noises on it. So I don't know whether that's to do with the camera. I don't know whether it's to do with the software. It's just really annoying. But I thought, oh, it'll be the wire. That'll probably be that. And interference comes into it. But apparently it's the camera. And I think it's been knocked around or something happened to it. But it needs to be, I need to look on that anyway. I need to take it apart and see if I can get it repaired. See if I can do something with it anyway. Which is really bugging me so much. Isn't it, Devin? He's just saying, I don't care. I'll just sleep here. That's what it is anyway. But it has been a week. Yeah, this week's been really good. Started off Monday with 2 days doing no work at all. What was it? One day did work. Tuesday went to Alex's, and then Wednesday came back. Thursday, mostly been in all week, working on some tracks, working on some new stuff for Alex and Jade. I haven't heard. I did speak to Jodie quite a while back. She's getting much better now. She is getting better now. Probably you guys are going to be asking me where's Dead Inside coming out. At the minute, I don't know. At this point, I'll be finding out actually next Friday when it's out, and we'll see what it's like anyway from that as well. I think Mr. Metal is joining us in a minute. He could be. Hope so. So if he is, I will stay online. And he's going to join us in a minute. Hopefully. And yeah, I've been listening to a lot of listening back to more of the Jeff stuff again, even with the Talisman stuff again. And I'm getting a lot of ideas, loads of ideas coming up, guys. So do wait until something amazing comes out from that. We're getting 4 viewers now. That's good. I don't know if the chat room is working or not because it looks like it's just messed up or something. I don't know if it is. Might be. I don't know. Is it working? That's when you meet saying hi, by the way. Just got nobody on there. I have no moderator. There's no moderators today, guys. Gaming Head's not here. Planet Mixer isn't here. I think they're all at the football match today. But he'll probably join me later on as well. I don't know. We should do each other's stream later on, actually. It would have been better that way. But yeah, I'm actually going to. Alex has got a choir starting up on a weekend now, and I think I'm being invited to go there to work with some youngsters that might be interested in doing some work. And because at the minute we've been doing this album for Alex, I've got this song that I'm working on today, and I got it right. And apart from the fuck ups I've had today on the stream, which has been thinking on it, and there's a song called it's a working title's called I can't remember what the working title's called now, actually. Let me just have a look on my in the studio. Let me just see 2 minutes. It's called Till the Ends of the Earth. It's not going to be called that though now. I think it's going to be called I haven't wrote the lyrics to it yet, but I think it's going to be called Catch Something. Catch It. I can't remember what it's called now, but yeah, I had it on my brain, and then I had it all sorted out, and then Andy was saying, I can't hear you on the stream, and I was like, oh man, please, and I was just like, no way. So, and Alex has got a new song. She wrote a song quite a while back, and she did it on SoundCloud, and she sent it to me, and I loved it, and I said, I can hear taiketo in that. I can hear a bit of taiketo drums in that as well, and doing a bit of that sound. The times were all over the place in the song, which is a shame. I couldn't do anything about it. But I went, I said I can hear melodic guitars in that, and I can hear some lead and that, some things with that song. She's also done a great version of "Tell Me," which is the original that Andy's producing. Which I'm not doing that song actually. I'm producing the album, but I'm not doing the Tell Me song, because he's mixing Tell Me as it is, and I really like the way she did it as well. And it was really good. And she cut. I think Tell Me was cut, and I think Tightrope was cut as well. And we fixed Tightrope finally. We fixed it. Yeah, we did. It took ages to sort out. Did it yesterday, and I was in it, and I went. I've got to sort these vocals out. The vocals were sounding very radio-y type frequency in it, and the track's done now, but I haven't had a chance to master the vocals yet. I've got to take off all this noise background in it, and it sounds bloody fantastic. And it's just like, oh my god! And that's the last cover we're going to do, because we want to do some originals with Alex now. Which we're going to work on anyway. Me and her's going to work together on that anyway, which is going to work out good. And we're hopefully going to be getting these guys out live, hopefully next year. But that's up to the places who can actually just get these guys noticed for what they want to do. And they're all really good. I mean, as I say, guys, for Christmas, do go and buy these. Buy all these guys. £5 each. Can't go wrong with that, can you? £5 each for all CDs. Free newsletter, free biographies. Good package for Christmas, isn't it? Both newsletters you can get. If you buy both out, if you buy three of them, you'll get 2 newsletters, which would be cool. So buy it. Get them for Christmas. £5 each. Can't go wrong. If you want to save shipment charges, buy on the website. There's no P&P involved in that. If you're outside the UK, you have to pay P&P charges on the one on Discogs. That's why you have to sort of like do it from there. That makes us here. Where have you been, my man? I've been streaming for over an hour, nearly an hour and a half. I tend to eat my wedges. Oh, where you been? Watching the football. Why are we watching the football at this time of the afternoon? It's because we like football. I don't like football. I hate football. Well, Platt Mix can start the questions off now since he's the moderator today. And even in the Gaming Head's going to be a moderator as well. But Gaming Head's not here. I don't know if Chris is going to be here. That one, I don't know. I've been sitting here just talking for an hour. But yeah. Devon's back, by the way. Yeah, you can tell by her patch she had her thingy some stuff. Looking up shitty websites. Oh, don't. Here's something for you. Here's something for you, right? Here's something that I talk about shitty websites. Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know if you remember it. Oh God, what the hell was it? There was there's a YouTube channel apparently who used to do all these scamming videos before. This is way before Lewis Tech did it. Where's he now? Lewis has disappeared. He has not done a video in wow, when was that stream at? 6 months ago. Where's he gone? And then DVR's getting a bit blocked now because he's getting says his videos have been taken down because of the gun laws or some stupid idea. But apparently DVR's in trouble now because his channel might be getting closed down because he's I mean, alright, fair enough, he's doing scam baiting all the time, but you know that's not for me, that. But I mean, I don't want going to watch it for the funness of it, but there's just some weirdos on there. I mean, they're using Discord as their main core now, which is really bizarre, really bizarre. I forgot to mention this to you guys as well. I have been trying to sort out my Skype account now. And what I am going to do, because people have asked me quite a while back, are you on Skype? I am, but I want to sort out my old account. I have an old Skype account and I want to get back up and running because that's got all my contacts in that. And I need to find them. I need to find my old Skype account. So I'm about to play around with Skype again. I do have it on my desktop, but I think the version I had on the desktop was just terrible to use. But now it's obviously built into my Windows 10. I can now use Skype. So I'm signed up already. So if there's anybody out there who wants to start doing a Skype conversation, I'll just say from my point of view, right, I'll explain in a minute, because Gaming Head's here now. Hi, Gaming Head. Hello. He's been watching the football. Everybody's been watching the football this afternoon. What's the deal with the football? Anyway, let's see. I've been watching Job Centre pranks. They have been funny, some of them, but some are upsetting some guy when he said he just wanted the money and a house and shit. To be honest with you, right, let me clarify something about that. There's a lot knows about. No, my friend was here. Fair enough, man. Fair enough, man. Well, you guys are here now anyway, so we'll stay for another bit. So I'll edit this out. I'll edit the stream out later. Not from the very beginning of the stream, by the way, was me just testing to make sure it was working all right. And now we're starting anyway from this. That's okay. Job Centre, right? Let me tell you something about that. There's a lot of people in this world who do suffer a lot from unemployment. I'm not working myself. No, I'm currently I haven't got any work. Apart from the fact I do this now, which is kind of working out as a good hobby for me to do. So it's something I can do, really, is what it is. But yeah, I do agree that it's hard. It's a hard process to go through. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, I'm happy enough just to support myself. You know, with my mum as well. You know, because only my mum living here, and Devon does, obviously. Pet fees for her, and it is hard. It's hard. But now they brought in these benefit loan things. You can get these loans for like 800 quid or something, and you pay it off within 2 years, which is fine. So I've got these budget loans in the past. I had 2 this year. One was going to be for stuff I needed for the studio. Then there was one I needed for like the first one was basically to get this up and running, and the second one was to get the a bit of extra boost for it as well. He did. But yeah, it's hard. Let's see. We can have a Skype. We can have a Skype test conversation if you want. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it out first, because the reason I'm saying this is because me and Andy, who's my guitarist, he doesn't want to use TeamViewer. And I'll tell you what's making the issue for it. He's told me, he says apparently that the issue with TeamViewer is you can't broadcast audio over TeamViewer. It's terrible. If you use it on Skype though, you can do it over there. And I used to do that before. So we're going to test that out. But what I'm going to do, what I'm going to plan to do, and this might be coming up probably next week, we're going to do, because somebody wanted to start a Queen conversation group chat, and I'd like to do it again actually because I liked it. But we're going to do a test next week. It might be Monday night actually, it might be Monday night, or whenever Gaming Head decides to go on Skype and do that. But don't add me yet on Skype. And I'll tell you why I don't want you to add me at the minute. Because I'm going to find out if my old account is still active. Because I want to go back on my old account with all of my contacts were on it before. Because I want to find out whether it's possible to do. And if it is possible to do, then we will be back on it. But don't add me on Skype at the moment. So, because my Skype name may be changed. Because I am using Skype, but that's not my account has not got all my contacts in it. And I need the one back until, I need the one back that for my original account, for my original account I had, to have that back on, to have my old contacts back on it. Because I've got tons of contacts. I love to go back and touch them again. Looking forward to that. But Gaming Head and me, we'll sort that out. Because you want to do it anyway, but I'm having a right to think about going out on Skype, because I'm going to need Skype anyway. The reason is I'll need it for this, obviously, for thingies. But when I'm on there, and this is most important, nobody can ring me when I'm on there. And the reason I'm saying that is because I have to keep my calls for Andy, which are private ones. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll let Gaming Head make the date when all of us can meet together on a good day. So Gaming Head's going to sort that out, because I'm not going to sort it this time, because my dates are all screwed up anyway. We'll make a day, and we'll record it live onto, we could stream it live onto Queensville, and then we can do that as well. But me and Gaming Head will have a talk about that probably later, maybe tonight actually, because I'm free tonight. Well, no, am I? Yeah, I'm doing something tonight anyway. But they're saying that though, that could be sorted out later. But that's what I'm going to do. But don't have me on Skype yet. Wait till I get myself sorted out with my old Skype account. So I want to find out when my old Skype account's going to work. I hope it can. I need to get a new password sorted out for it. Right. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the chat now. I'm not working too, mate. I'm autism. I struggle to work in a team environment, but with the benefit I'm on is getting replaced to this new universal credit crap. I don't want to work. I have voluntary in. Why don't we do it yet? Oh, right. I see. basically, yeah, everybody's getting worried about this UC shit going on Universal Credit, which everybody has to go on anyway. Now, for me, it will be pretty hard because, I mean, it probably won't affect me at all until like 4 years' time. But everybody at the minute is getting worried about it, saying, well, everybody's going to be moved on to this thing now, and it's going to be changed, and it's going to be blah, 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 and everything else. And they all go, yeah, that's right. But it's about, you get a monthly wage. Well, you get like £100 a month, I think it is, which can last you over a possibility of giving you some more money extra anyway. So you could still apply for a loan, obviously, but you need to keep an eye on your money, and you've got to keep your money very, very, you know, you've got to be tight with it. But it can be very, very, very properly naff. It can be really hard. But monthly wage is okay, I suppose. It's not too bad. What do you want to do? You want to go on the bang? You want the bangs, Devin? Bangs? No, she's downstairs. Go downstairs to see Mummy. Let's have a look. Let's see. The job centre have been kind to give me personal help care in finding what I could do. Plus, I couldn't get on the buses tonight if work wasn't in the next town. I see. Yeah, yeah. He says it will be perfect now because my parents aren't here at the minute. No, I can't do Skype at the moment, guys. You'll have to bear with me, guys. I'll have to give me head my Skype name, and then both of us will have to add it up. But I need to find out whether my Skype account's going to work. But I mean, I could do it now, but I just don't know if it will work on here. I could try. Let's see. I need to sign up with this. I need to sign up my first phone. I need to sign up to my account first. This is not the one I want to use. So let's get to yeah, forget signing details. Right, sign in. Now let me see if my old account is still available. I hope it is, because I can't remember my password. It's not. It's I just hope that it's still available, this one. I've got my password. Alright, you can do this now. Yes. Okay. Now send code. Okay. Oh, it is working this time. Now, I probably have got it right now, actually. Let me see. How do you guys feel about this new thing about the this new version of Mail Inbox? Shut up. Shut up, Devin. Oh, you can't paste it in there. Yes, you can. There we are. There, it's in now. Right. I'll actually do and then your account has been recovered. Okay, right. I'm just going to see if this will actually work. This Devin's just crap or nothing. Oh, it didn't. Oh, what the fuck was it? That's it. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Let's get all this crap out of the way. Yeah, microphone's fine. Camera is not available at the minute. Yay! And we got it back on. Hooray! Hooray. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, well, apparently it's found. Yeah, it's found all my original. It's found my original thing, which is good. Yeah, I'm just crying. Get in. Get in and lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. No, lie down. No, lie down. Lie down. Stop crying. Yes, my old account is back. So is this is my original account, isn't it? 2017. It's my old one. Right, so this is what you guys can do now. If you want to add me, you can. So this is going to be the new one now. So it is, and this is where it is when I find out what my name is on it. Hold on. Right. So you guys, if you want to find me now on Skype, it is supertez 2. Okay, and I'll give it to you guys in the chat anyway. But that's my Skype there. So add me on that. Now I'll have everybody on Skype and now I've got it on, which is good. I've had some messages apparently from other people. That's there. Yeah. So there's my original Skype, guys. That it's now back on, which is good. And it's good to actually have it on, which is really interesting indeed. So yeah, that's good. I've just got one from Gaming Head, good. And if everybody's on Skype, obviously, yes, I will speak to you guys later. But please do realise though that this is what we're going to use now for my old account. I'll give Andrew actually this one, because my other one is just a waste of time anyway from it and stuff. Give that to Andrew. Yeah, he's got that now on mine, which is good. Let's have a look. I'm going on 20 minutes, mate. Is this the last stream that Tez of this year? Nope, it's not. The next, I'll tell you when the next stream will be. It's actually going to be on the 15th of December. That's the final show of the year that we're going to plan, which is good. So so if you guys want to add me on Skype, you can. I think this one will work out better for me. Actually, I'm just going to see if oh, apparently it has synced my contacts anyway. Ah, it has. That's good. So all my original contacts are on here now. Ah, right. Well, that's good. That means I don't have to worry about changing it over. Pretty good indeed. That's good. Gaming Head's typing something to me on this now. No conversation yet. I'm going to sign out of this now anyway. But I just know everybody's on there now, and I've got everybody on that, and that's good. So there you go. And I can use my thing. I know I still have Skype credit or not in this. Oh, I don't have. So yep, I'm going to sign out of this now. Yeah, sign out, and don't forget. No. Yep, sign out of that one. And I'll sign it when I literally do that. I have it says use another account. I could probably put my other account in if I need to, but it doesn't matter about that. That's alright. Sorted it out anyway, which is good. Okay, right, so Skype's now available, guys. So I won't be on yet, as I said, I'll just be using it when I can use it anyway. Okay, so Felix says totally been an oddball. Found my mum's old house up on Sales Market site. She grew up with her parents and brothers and sisters and Nan. She got very scared of new changes and what memories come back. Yeah. I mean, I found my old street when I lived originally in Nottingham. and it's never ever changed. It's never changed. It's it was that was a great area to live in. It was a great house to live in. But moving up here was a joke. It was not. It was what I wanted to do was live in the northeast. I wanted to live back down south. Couldn't deal with this. But I'd say that I don't mind it. It's a nice area to live in. It's quiet and it's peaceful and I love it. So why not? You know. I suppose if you live in the country or living outside the areas, you know, warriors, then it's just that way anyway from it. So yeah, it's good. It's all good. So anybody got any questions while I plunder on here? Because certain animal has to go out pretty soon. Yeah. Does anybody want to reserve some CDs for Christmas for Jade and for Alex? Because I'm going to need a list soon off of you guys if you're going to buy it anyway. Hopefully you should. So Planet Mixer and Gaming Head are the two that should really buy the CDs this year. He's bought the first one. I think you should buy Alex's album. You should. She's good. Good at that. Yeah. I'm looking forward to showing my collection next year. Yeah, yes, that's actually another thing we're going to do as well. I'm going to start doing Mark's Queen collection. I'm going to start doing his next year. My laptop comes back next Friday, which I'm glad about because it's been away for over 2 months now, and I haven't seen all my guys for over about 2 months. It's been really long, so I need to see them guys back on Friday because I missed them all. I can't, they're back, yeah. It's just gonna be a good reunion, and then and I'll start to do Mark's Queen collection first. We're going to live stream that actually all day. Yes. You guys didn't know that, did you? We're going to do a long live stream of Mark's Queen collection live at his house. And we're doing it for 8 hours straight on YouTube. And that's going to be a hell of a video to do. And we think it's going to be really good. We've got a whole day to film it. We are not editing. No, guys, we're not going to do like editing this. We're actually going to do it live on camera. And we're going to do it really much better than last time. It's all updated stuff as well. Trying to show you close-ups of the vinyls and stuff as well in it, and it goes through all the information about the Queen stuff as well. So we're hoping to do it within 1 day if possible, and we'll see what comes out as. But we are going to do a live stream of that. A long live stream is planned next year. It might be at the very beginning of the year. Actually, I won't be doing that. But yeah, I'd love to do that. I'd love to do the Queen collaboration videos. I'd love to do that. I'll actually want to speak to Gaming Head later anyway. I haven't spoke to him at all, but I think I'll get along with him very well. Do you think Freddie Mercury I Want It All dresses like a technical assistant? Yeah, he does. He does. It's weird actually. I was watching the make behind the scenes of the Milka videos on my channel. Which is not good quality, but you know it's worth it anyway. But I liked watching. I like watching those. I think it's great. It's probably one of the most best videos of the '80s. Probably is still today. Radio Gaga being an amazing thing. It's actually interesting how when Brian was saying about I watched Brian's interview about the classical interview. Well, it was actually from the States, but Home Records did it first anyway. But when they said about the Love Kills, the original that they played on it. I didn't know they played on it. Well, you can probably tell it they all did anyway, but it's good. Well, they did say they did play on the first album with Roger, and then they played on the second album with Roger, and then Brian did the switch around, and they played on Dingy's albums and things, you know. So might as well be good. Did you tell Mark that he will get a Blu-ray as well? Yes, he's getting a Blu-ray at the beginning of the year, but he will have that Blu-ray anyway. But I'm looking forward to having that Blu-ray. But I am definitely getting the Blu-ray burner for Christmas. If I don't get it for Christmas, I'll get it for my birthday. Unless Gaming Head buys it for my birthday, which he could probably do. There you go, mate. There's something you can get for me for my birthday. Go and find me a nice Blu-ray player for a good price if you can, because you're good at these things anyway. Planet says, I would love, but not like to be in a room with Roger Taylor madly ranting over how much he hated making It's a Hard Life video, because it's just Tim. Well, director Tim Pope, who was a really good director. It's only because the fact is they really didn't like doing that video because it was just awful. Because the video didn't make any sense at all. But when he did Man on Fire, Tim Pope did that Man on Fire video. That was really good. It was really good. Still to this day, not being shown on any bloody videos anywhere. Yeah, on YouTube, but the YouTube version is bloody quality is terrible. But the new the lot, when you get the lots DVD, it's really good. But they didn't obviously put on I Want to Testify because it's actually copyrighted by Thames Television. And Toback Thames Fremantle owns the rights to it. It's actually from Mark Bolan's TV show. Just saying about that. Well, there you go. I suppose you can't get everything in the world these days, can you? No. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to being next year being good. I just hope we get something from Queen next year. I hope so, because we really need something for from them now. So we'll see. So yeah, as I was saying before, guys, has anybody seen the new version of Outlook? How it's clean and tidy now, and it's not like a mess as it was. I actually like it. I've got it on my phone now, because what happened was Google Mail, Gmail. I think Gmail's terrible to use because you get indications all the time when it comes up saying it's like I don't want to know indications on it. I think that's what was slowing down the phone actually. But I've got the new app on it, the Outlook app on it, and it's wonderful. Doesn't even let me indicate when things are coming up. Just basically just tell me when things are. Should we be able to indicate the save it put up there, but I just use it anyway from it. I like the video. Although the concept was very good with the man. I know with these bars. Oh, excuse me. But you can tell it's also off-screen acting, Roger and John. It is. It's fucking wankers. But it's good. It's good. Yeah. But that's one of the videos that I don't like. Obviously, it's just the song's good, but it's just the video's a bit. It's just kind of bizarre. But it's just maybe Queen were going for that kind of different era from it. But, you know, it's kind of. I mean, if you think about it, It's a Hard Life. It's actually it's a continuation from Bohemian Rhapsody. It's the same exact tune. They just basically went back in and redid it. You know, think about it. Started off with Marriage Is Killed a Man, and it goes to This Is a Tricky Situation. I've only got myself to blame. It's just a simple fact of life, but it can happen to everyone. I do like It's a Hard Life. I like the track, but I don't like the video. Yeah. Yeah, why both Roger and Brian like the track? I like it. It's just because it's a continuation from Bohemian Rhapsody. It's exactly the same melody from Bohemian Rhapsody. It's kind of just said, oh well, Mercury's just decided to do this, right? And he says, I'm writing this one. You know, this is mine. But it's that's good. Extended version's naff though. There's no point to it. It's the same track, but outtakes just pour it. Nah, there's no point. No point with it. No point at all. I think what they need to bring out next year is the 12 single cut. They need to bring out the 12-inch single collection on CD and a box set of it as well. That's what they need to bring out next. Tiny EMI, do it. Yeah, 12 single collection of 84 straight through to the end. That would be nice to have that actually. It'd be nice to see that in the collection. I don't know how they would be able to recreate that. Maybe actually they could bring out on 12 single the EP, Queen's first EP on 12 single. That would be nice for a change. I actually did find my 7-inch single of that, and it's raw sound and it's really good sound on actually, very good. I don't know how a band like Queen loves certain tracks but dislikes some. It's like Brian loves the Miracle track, but Roger can't stand it. It's in the mood they're in. Get over it. Get over it. That's what DVDM used to say. Get over it. Yeah, where is DVDM these days? She's backpacking across America now, isn't she? She won't be back for a while. Yeah, she will probably put on camera and say, "Hi, it's me." Yeah. DVDM. If you don't know who DVDM is, by the way, she is a YouTuber who used to do DVD collections, and my God, she still has the biggest DVD collection in the UK to this day. And even well, she kind of just didn't really want to speak to me anymore because it was kind of just thinking of just put on Instagram instead. But she was really good. Just before Planet Mixer goes, before you go, Planet Mixer, just quickly mention here. Next Tuesday, back to normal. Next Saturday, back to normal. Okay? Because I ain't going anywhere on Tuesday. No, I'm not travelling up there again. No, I've got her to look after. Yeah. One thing before I go, Tez, the song in your window, who would you say is more credited to owning the song, Freddie or Roger? Good question. I'm not sure. That's the one I'm going to leave for when Mark comes back. Good question though, but I think we'll leave it for Mark. Mark knows the answers to all the questions. Yeah, Mark. Everybody was saying about Mark, by the way, and Mark's a good guy. He is seriously. He would just sit here and talk about Queen all night. Well, he'll be back next year, guys. Don't worry. He'll be back at the beginning of the year. We're going to start definitely with his Queen collection at the beginning of the year. Because I'm going to be travelling next year all over the UK. I'll be travelling to Durham. Be travelling to Newcastle. Going to back to see Chris again. Hopefully before Christmas anyway. Whenever he decides to think about it. They say Roger wrote it and Freddie composed it. It was kind of like a half and half thing, really, wasn't it? But it was all live in the studio. It's a live track. You all know that when it was done live, what they do is a live album. So might as well just kind of do what you can with it. Mix a track and then all of a sudden do live tracks and live takes. May as well. Headlong being the best ever rock song ever made. If only we all went back to 1990 before Freddie had this disease. Also, another thing I've just seen this week, I've never ever seen before, is a rare interview with Montserrat Caballé and Freddie Mercury in Spain. Is it Spain? In Spain, where he's sitting on the where the you get interviewed. God, he looks really weird in that video. You can tell on the video he looks really very fat on the video for his face, but God, he pulled it off for the interview, didn't he? Did really well, and yeah, and he went to Spain to do that interview with Phoebe there, I presume. Good interview, actually, very good interview indeed. Cool. I'll see you on Tuesday, Tez, maybe. I'm always here on Tuesdays. I'll keep you updated on about the Skype thing as well. Now that I've got everybody added on Skype, we will test Skype out later. See how it's going to work out as well for me. I don't think she wants to go out tonight because it is raining out there. It's been very bad today. So yeah, Plan Mixer as always. Good. See you, my man. Catch you later. Right, who else is still here? Is Gaming Head still here? He is, isn't he? Yes. Yes. So I think me and Gaming Head are going to have a chat later on, whenever he's free. Probably do a quick call, quick test to make sure the video's okay, make sure the audio's okay. Like I say, I used to do audio calls through this Skype. I don't know how the Skype works now, you see, so I don't know if it's still the same naffness as it is. It probably might be. Gaming is still here. Good, my man. Good, my man. Ask me questions. Come on, mate. You have all the questions. You have all the power. You are the queen, man. I will send you a video of my Blu-ray menu very soon. Nice one. Love to see it. What program do you use, by the way, for using DVDs? That's all I'd like to know. Because I use Freemaker for making my DVDs for my mum, because she wants DVDs of always DVDs of making Blu-rays, DVDs of because Freemaker's pretty good. It's just that it's got a lot of naff menus on it. It's terrible. You can't even make your own custom menus in it. You've got to be very careful with that because it crashes the computer a lot. But let me know what sort of program you use, mate. Let me know. It's called DVD Creator, but you can do Blu-rays as well. Nice one, mate. I will. Is it freeware or is it shareware? Shareware. Who remembers shareware these days? Jesus. Download.com. Shareware only. Gotta buy them. It's like, no way. Just torrent the bloody things, for God's sake. It's easy. It's cheaper that way. It's free anyway. Might as well use it. It's cheap, isn't it? It's shareware. Shareware. That's okay. Well, I'll just download the torrent of it and get it later on. You know, torrents, that's what torrents are for. DVD Creator. I have heard of it before. Might try it out there, actually. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I know it's in those free, but you get the cracks anyway, you know what I mean? That's fine. But I use Freemaker DVD thing. It's alright for me. But if I want to make professional DVDs and stuff, you know, I might as well use something anyway from it. That's pretty good. If you get custom templates in that as well, because Freemaker you can't make custom templates in them because they're so stupid, really silly. But then again, what are you gonna do? It's fine. If you guys want to know why I'm thick, by the way, because I've got a t-shirt on, and that's why I'm cold. It's not really. It's nice and warm in here today, but seriously, last couple of days it was horrible weather. Really bad weather we've had. Well, horrible weather today. It's been raining today all day, and it's wet up there. And I don't think anyone wants to go out tonight, so I think you'll stay in tonight. So what's my plans tonight then? Because everybody keeps asking me what I'm doing tonight. Maybe if there's a new upload of actually I'll duplicate this anyway. Maybe if there's a new upload of North House Party, I might watch that tonight. Probably do a couple of more issues and a couple of things with stuff going on. Oh, they've changed this now, have they? Oh, God. What now? Oh, God. Now they've changed this now. Now they've changed the front of YouTube's page now. Subscriptions are now together with that. Oh, I guess better now. That's cool. But I've been watching. Yeah, but James Rundle, I've subscribed to him now, and I really like his video. His videos are really good, and he'd been saying about this new thing that if you've heard about this this new guitar for £3,000. What an absolute joke it is. But that's what I just watched today, and he says it's a Guidon RS Transporter guitar review as used by Brian May, and that was him in CM Hall after a gig in CM Hall, and it was very, very good. But I don't think it would be suitable for Mac to use. Nah, not really good. Not good. Oh no, though, he's doing a good job of his channel. Though he's really good at it. And I watched a video of I'll tell you what I have been watching this week is Tye Tube Restoration. Have you seen that guy before? Have you watched his videos? That guy is amazing. He is, wow. Now very weirdly I got to watch his videos when I watched the first one, and he's from Germany. He's brilliant. He is, whoa. Really impressed with him. Very impressed. And he has done he used a meat grinder, and he made a balloon lamp out of it, and it was amazing what he did. And I started to watch his videos, and was really, really good at it. Very good indeed. So very impressed with it. And then there was another guy who put on a handmade play button, but no power tools involved. And I haven't seen this one yet, so I don't want to spoil for myself. But yeah, that's really, really good. And now obviously there's loads more stuff coming out from Paul McCartney this year. All of these stuff's nearly been remastered and reboxed and repacked, which is nice indeed. Hey, I've already got the link. Oh, message retracted. Stop retracting me, will you? What's this, mate? Oh, is this the menu that you've done for the DVD? Ooh, I like it. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Nice. Queen Greatest Flicks, Great Flicks 2, bonus tracks, and Queen Greatest Flicks 3. That's great. That is great. And this is just for the oh, there is sound as well, but it's not on the. All right, okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's good. It's good. I will be looking forward to this actually when Mark gets a hold of it. But it's nice to have it on one bloody Blu-ray at last anyway without on separate DVDs. It's just a waste of time. But it's nice. But I can't wait to see the Freddie Mercury one you're going to do. It's good. But I would take this off. I would just take this off your channel now, because people will probably realise and they want a copy as well. So don't show me it anymore. But that is good. So I like it. It's great. Great. I'm glad you can notice that as well. But fabulous. Fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Can't wait to see it. Right, I'm about to leave in about a few minutes because 2 hours is up now. Can't be 2 hours already for Jesus Christ. This will be edited as well, by the way, for the very beginning of the video. So the very beginning of the video was just me testing out the camera and the sound. That's why I was not in my persona at the time. It was made. Men of those two. Thank you very much indeed. It's crazy stuff here, isn't it? It's madness. You have to listen to the background music after the stream. I've just heard the background music on after the stream, actually. Sounds good. Sounds very good. Very good. It's awesome. Yeah, it's good. Right, that's it for Queensville today. And Devon has now woken up from her sleep. She's just watching me thinking, Precious bee. She just got back to sleep now. She's just nuts, isn't she? She's nuts. The thing with Devon is, take her out for a walk. She just go for 15 minutes. After that, Devon's just Devon, isn't she? Anyway. Anyway, guys, remember, guys, please, for Christmas, get these albums for Christmas, guys. If you've got them, thank you very much for buying them. If you haven't got these two yet, the Gothic Songbook and the Gothic Summer one, get this album here. Please get this one. This is, get out of the way. Yeah, get this one, guys. Seriously, you need to get this for Christmas. It's just a hell of a CD to listen to. Put in the car. Bang up the sound. Get Jade's 2 albums as well. I mean, as I say, guys, just try them. Seriously, if you like her voice, you'll like these albums. They're really good. Her original song on here, number 9, is to be filmed next year. Yes. So please do support us, guys. Please go and buy these things for Christmas. You will not be disappointed with what we made this year. It was 3 amazing albums. We got more to come next year as well. And obviously the one that you all are dying to have. Yes, Dead Inside. It is coming soon. It is coming soon. I promise, guys, it will come. It's just been a crazy year this year. Been a crazy year for us. So, anyway, guys, I'm about to leave. Stream is over. But please do buy them for Christmas. Please do. Music is there to listen to. Buy it. Rip it. Do whatever you want with it. But love it anyway, which is good. And we'll find out also next week if Brian May's got in touch as well, because I'm still waiting for his email coming back. I'm hoping that he is going to get in touch soon. Phil Sims has been trying to get him on the phone and said, have you got your CD yet? You had it? And it's like, no. So he's trying to get himself sorted out with a video reaction to it soon. I hope to God he has received it. If not, I'm going to have to get him on the blower and find out whether he's actually thinking it. And so we'll see what's going on with that anyway, which is good. So, alright guys, I'm not going to go through all the normal nonsense as always. You know what to do now. Facebook in here and that's it. Okay. So, and a website as well for all the information. Right guys, that's it for me. Have a good weekend. See you guys on Tuesday. The live screen, Queensville. From me and Devon. Bye bye. Bye bye.